Hey everyone! Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today I want to share a really cool story about a small coin that's actually one of the rarest and most valuable pennies from the United States, the 1969 no-mint mark SMS Lincoln penny. This might sound like just another penny, but some of these coins are so rare and special that they can be worth up to $500,000 or even more. That's right, a simple penny that could be worth $500,000. Let me explain why this coin is so special and what makes it so valuable. The Lincoln penny is probably the most familiar coin in America. It's been around since 1909, and it has the face of President Abraham Lincoln on the front. On the back, you usually see the Lincoln Memorial, at least for pennies made between 1959 and 2008. Most pennies are just worth their face value, 1 cent. But sometimes, coins can have rare mistakes or special qualities that make them worth way more. The 1969 no-mint mark SMS penny is one of those coins. Now, when we say no-mint mark, we're talking about where the coin was made. The U.S. Mint makes coins in different places. In 1969, pennies were made in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Usually, coins from Denver have a D on them, and San Francisco coins have an S. Coins made in Philadelphia often have no mark at all, so the 1969 no-mint mark penny means it was made in Philadelphia. But this coin isn't just any ordinary penny from Philadelphia. In 1969, the Mint also made something called Special Mint Sets, or SMS. These were sets of coins specially made for collectors, not for everyday spending. They were made with more care and polish, so they look shinier and more detailed than regular pennies. SMS coins are pretty popular with collectors because they are cleaner and nicer than the usual coins. What really makes the 1969 no-mint mark SMS Lincoln penny special is a rare error called the double die. This means that when the coin was being stamped, the design was accidentally pressed twice, but slightly off from each other. Because of this, some parts of the coin look doubled or blurry, especially the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1969. This doubling is not a scratch or damage, it's a mistake made by the minting machine. This double die error is very rare, especially on the 1969 no-mint mark SMS pennies. Only a very small number of these coins were made with this error. That rarity makes them super valuable. While most pennies from that year with no mint mark are only worth a few cents or maybe a little more if they are in perfect condition, the double die SMS penny can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. And in some cases, experts say a perfect example of this coin could be worth as much as $500,000 or more. That's the kind of money that can change someone's life. Of course, not every 1969 penny with no mint mark has this double die. You have to look carefully at the coin's details to spot it. The doubling shows up mainly on the front of the coin, where the letters and numbers look like they have shadows or are stamped twice. If you find one of these, it's a good idea to have it checked by a professional coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. They can confirm if it's the real double die error and tell you how valuable it is. Besides the double die, there are other interesting errors that can make pennies valuable too. For example, some coins are struck off-center, meaning the image is not perfectly aligned on the coin. Some 1969 pennies were also made on the wrong metal blanks, like a dime-sized blank, which is unusual and rare. These mistakes can also increase the coin's value, but usually not as much as the double die error. Another type of rare variety you might hear about is the missing FG initials on the back of the penny. FG stands for Frank Gasparo, the designer of the Lincoln penny. Sometimes these initials are missing or faded because of mistakes during the polishing process at the mint. While these varieties are interesting, they usually don't make the coin worth $500,000, but they can still be worth a few hundred to over $1,000 depending on condition. Finding a valuable coin like the 1969 no-mint mark SMS double die penny isn't easy, but it's not impossible either. There are stories of collectors finding one just by looking through rolls of coins or in their change. Imagine going through your pocket change and discovering a penny that could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's pretty exciting. If you want to check your coins, look carefully at the front side of any 1969 no-mint mark pennies you find. See if the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," or the date look doubled or blurry. If you spot that, don't clean or scratch the coin, that could lower its value. Instead, keep it safe and get it professionally graded. Remember, each coin has its own market value, history, and design. Even a small penny can tell a big story and sometimes hide a big treasure. You never know what might be waiting in your change jar or coin collection. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Good luck with your coin hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.